Trump's been keeping a rather low profile. I talked to him last week. I'll tell you a little bit about that maybe tomorrow or Thursday about our conversation. It's primarily we're ramping up for the big tour that will be in December. But he's watching now. Donald Trump is basically watching what is happening in the country, and obviously he's taking notes. And obviously there's a comparison between what's happening now and what's happened under his watch. So let's bring in a person who knows President Trump very well. Kimberly Guilfoyle is a former Fox News correspondent. She was on The Factor all the time. And she is now joining us from Palm Beach, Mar-a-Lago, a very swell place where very powerful and rich people mingle with Miss Guilfoyle on a daily basis. Is that about accurate?
Yeah, you're describing the swells. A lot of people here, a lot of people down in Florida. People have definitely come down to the state, whether it's California or New York or Pennsylvania or Connecticut, because they like the way this place runs and the way the governor has done business.
So you moved down there. What do you do? I mean, do you have a job?
Yes, I'm the national chair for the president for the Super PAC for MAGA Action. So I'm on the road with the president. We have 7 events coming up. We have a rally in Ohio coming this weekend, and then events in Dallas, Texas, Arizona, in Las Vegas, Nevada, all of the above. So it's quite a busy schedule because, as you know, and you know the president well, he's got boundless energy. He's quite efficient, and he loves to work, and he loves to meet people and get out there with the folks. So that's what we're continuing to do. But specifically as it relates to his America First agenda, which, stands in stark contrast to, your monologue, what you mentioned about what President Biden and Kamala Harris are doing.
All right, let me stop you. Oh, you're back. Okay, we had a little technical problem, but you're back, and that's good. So your job basically is you say Super PAC, Political Action Committee. You raise money. You spread the word of Donald Trump around the country. You organize events where he can be seen. Is that about it?
And we also support candidates that support the president's America First agenda. So we're very competitive as it relates to the House races, the United States Senate. I also serve as national chair for Eric Greitens, who's the former governor of Missouri and is now seeking the U.S. Senate seat there. So those are the candidates that I want to continue to work with, because Donald Trump may not be in the White House right now, but nevertheless, all these issues are still, taking hold of the country, and we don't want to wait and see that, President Biden squanders all the achievements that we worked so hard for the past 4 years.
I got it. All right, so you're now a full-time, what they call Politico. Compare that to when you were a full-time television pundit. Is this more fun, a better job, or was the TV gig better?
They're very different, but one was, having a front row seat, like, to American political history. And now it's actually being on the other side of the lens, so to speak, and getting out there, meeting with all the folks across the country. When I campaigned with Donald Trump Jr. for 3 years, we went to every single state, in this country and met with people and talked to them about the issues that were most important to them and tried to support for the president and for his agenda as it relates to national security, foreign policy, immigration.
All right, so you like what you're doing now better. You feel it's more worthwhile. Would that be accurate?
I think the job that we, do, that you continue to do, and that I did on television is important, connecting with people and actually getting the truth, getting the news out there and the facts. Because I think more than ever, it is so clouded and so biased, what you see out there now, that average folks are not able actually to get the truth about what's going on. And I think that's an incredibly important job, to shine a bright light on it and actually have, full transparency and report exactly what's going on.
All
so
right. Now,
they're both compelling jobs. I think it's been more fun being out in the field.
Did social media, have they banned you? I know they banned the president, but are you banned from social media, or can you get your message out?
No, I am not banned, and so far Donald Trump Jr. is not banned from social media.
Okay, so you guys can say what you want, and that, I'm sure, is a positive for the Trump movement. Final question. I get the feeling when I speak to the president that he wants to run again very much. I don't know whether that's going to be realistic or not, depending on how things unfold in the country, but he really would like to be president again. Is that your feeling?
You know, we talk about that quite often. Don Jr. and I do, what we think might happen. He hasn't disclosed or probably made a decision one way or the other. As you mentioned earlier in the program, I think he is watching and waiting to see what happens while still maintaining an active role in this movement and getting out there with the folks like you see with the rallies. But I'll tell you something, he has incredible energy. It looks very good right now. He's not burned out at all. He's fired up and ready to go. And I think he's very motivated because he sees what's happening in this country, like the lawlessness in Chicago, the horrible things that happened to, the Puerto Rican couple that was gunned down at the Puerto Rican parade. This is just, one example of what's happening across this country. And I think that if given the chance and he feels like the opportunity is there, that he will 100% run for president in 2024.
All right. That's my feeling too, based on my conversations with him. Final question. One of your friends told me that the highlight of your life was appearing on the O'Reilly Factor. And is that true?
That was the highlight of my life. And now it's appearing on, No Spin. So, by the way,
it was, but now it's kind of declined in I got it. All right, Kimberly, we wish you the best. Thank you for taking the time. We know there's a lot of rich people you have to talk to today, and thank you for talking to me, your humble correspondent, all right? Well, and we'll see you soon. Anytime you have anything that you want to say, you come right in here, okay?
Absolutely. Thank you, my friend. Keep up the good work.
Bye. Fellow Americans, I am concerned about the U.S. dollar. Huge debt, as you know. Will it stay as the world's reserve currency? That's why now more than ever, I recommend you diversify with gold and silver. And the only company I recommend, and have for years, is American Hartford Gold. I trust them. I've personally done business with them. They sell physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your IRA. And they make it very easy. So call them right now. Make sure you tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you, and they will give you up to $2,500 of free silver on your first order. Since I have been recommending American Hartford Gold, gold shot up more than 40%. Silver, more than 60%. So don't wait. Call them now. 866-501-5201. 866-501-5201. Or text Bill to 65532. Again, that's 866-501-5201. Or text Bill to 65532. Bill O'Reilly here. Thank you for watching this video, and make sure you subscribe to the First TV YouTube page. Just hit the big red subscribe button below, and you'll get clips and highlights of my program, The No Spin News, every single day. We'll see you soon.